Hello, this is Lauren here from the Troubadour Division, and I recently talked to the lead singer and drummer of The Last Slice who is about to record their second studio album, DIY, and thought I should give some advice for independent artists about to record a song or a record for the first time. So today I'll be giving new artists or artists new to recording 5 quick tips for making the most of your studio time, and these tips can be applied for any type of recording, at home or in a large professional studio. The first one is to make sure you know exactly how many songs and which tracks you will be doing. Sometimes you'll want to change your mind when things aren't sounding the way you want in the beginning, or you will want to add songs when you think you have more time. Just trust your first instinct and let that extra time be applied to making the songs you first chose better. The second tip is to bring extra supplies. Recording songs may require a certain guitar riff or drum solo to be recorded over and over again. Bring extra picks, strings, sticks, and if your singer is picky, for example, must have a certain tea to drink for their throat for singing, bring extra and don't expect the studio to supply these things for you. The third tip is if you have a drummer and he can play to a click track, make him use it. It can be very beneficial to keeping a steady tempo for the rest of the tracks for the rest of the band. If they can't or have never tried, do not make them. It is too expensive or too time-wasting to learn how to play with it, or in that case learn anything in the studio. But just be aware that it is something to have your drummer learn to do for next time. The fourth tip is when rehearsing before recording, play your songs really slow, about half the speed you normally would. This is especially helpful if you have horn players because it is a great way to hear tuning problems and wrong notes that are usually missed when playing really fast. Nothing and nobody can hide from the sound engineer. The fifth and final tip is to make decisions and go with your instincts. If there is something you do not like when you hear it in the studio but are afraid to say anything or are in a hurry, chances are you'll hate it the millionth time you hear it on your record. It is much easier and less expensive to experiment and change things in the studio than to go back a month or two later for a totally new session. Well, that is all for today. This is Lauren from the Troubadour Division, and thanks for listening. For more information or more advice like this, please visit our website at www.thetroubadourdivision.com.